Hello, y'all. I apologize for any noise in advance. It's 9:05 a.m. in the morning, and ever since yesterday, I have not been feeling well. And so I've been having a headache and nausea, and you know, I didn't have much of an appetite for dinner, but somebody donated me $8, and I was able to get dinner. I showed y'all the video of dinner that I had last night, but I tried to force myself to eat because I didn't want the food to go to waste and I didn't want to be hungry later on. So I have been feeling weak, tired, and sleep deprived, and still feeling sleep deprived and have a headache. So last night, the ghetto perp bus driver, um, when I got on the bus, she had an attitude. My phone was the battery was at like 9%. And I should have, sometimes when you dealing with perps and you have an altercation with them, sometimes, you don't realize until the middle of arguing that you should have recorded them. So she tried to force me to pay full fare, and refused to let me get a day pass. She tried to force me to pay a full $1.50 for a single ride, and I was trying to tell her I was trying to show her my disabled card and pay 80 cents. And I got on the bus, and she was rude and yelling at me with an attitude, and I defended myself, and I told her, don't yell at me, and you don't have to get an attitude. And so she was screaming from the top of her lungs, and she swore up and down that she was talking as nice as possible. In which, she knew she was getting an attitude. So they said that when you're targeted, that they will plant certain perp bus drivers on the routes that they know you take. So what a coincidence that after I had the airport incident, yesterday morning, and I told everybody about it, then they planted her, and she tried to prevent me. She ended up not charging me anything, maybe because she knew she was wrong. She didn't even suggest that I pay the 40 cents. I've been more than willing to pay 40 cents for a single ride. So she tried to force me to pay single full fare, and tried to not honor or grant my disabled card. And I put everything else on the I showed y'all everything else. So my sleep was spotty last night, but I was able to get a few more hours of sleep last night than the previous nights. And my body had been feeling weak. I've been feeling nauseated, sleep deprived, with bad headaches, and still sleep deprived. And sorry. And so yesterday, earlier in the day, the fake Darnell Williams perp was harassing me on YouTube on different accounts all day yesterday. And then he falsely reported one of my TikTok videos, but then I was able to get it successfully restored. Late last night, I was asleep, And I showed y'all the perps that came to sit like right in front of me and stuff like that. And so I was asleep for I don't know how long, probably almost 2 hours or something. And then I was force jolted, like electronically shocked out of my sleep. And then, I woke up. I mean, I was, and so like immediately, like I was electronically shocked out of my sleep. And then immediately I went to look on social media, and the fake Darnell Williams perp, he falsely reported a random old video from way like 2020, I think it was, way 2020. And then I appealed the video on YouTube on my main targeted by the Psych World channel. I appealed the video and YouTube rejected the appeal. So I cussed out, like on Twitter, I cussed out YouTube, you know. And so then twice, they force urinated me twice in the middle of the night. And this the only outfit I have is the clothes on my back. But I tried to sanitize and reduce the odor as much as possible, but I'm still, I guess, gonna walk around smelly until at least Friday. It was twice, but a little bit a third time too. They forced urinated me where I peed on myself, not on purpose. They try to make me use the directed energy weapons to make me incontinent. So I had a little bit of help with in-person donations with panhandling this morning. So I should have at least enough for a lunch. And then it was a nice security guard who let me use the bathroom. And he got me 2 bottles of water and a muffin and an apple. And that was my breakfast. I'm still drinking the water, So, I was able to get the muffin and I was able to get the muffin and the and the apple. It was a chocolate muffin with walnuts. So I have more stuff I need to say, but I'm too sleep. Excuse me for wiping my nose. They're making my nose itch, so I'm too sleep deprived and tired. I mean, I'm an author, and the gang stalkers, they won't allow me. They block me and sabotage me, my writings with my blog, ebooks, and short stories. And so there are people who tell me that I can go very far with my writings. But of course the perps will try to falsely say bad things. So I'm feeling kind of slowed right now. I mean, I had a headache and nausea, and I and at one point in the middle of the night they were vibrating my body. But yesterday afternoon, in the Riverwalk, they had the whole time I was there, they kept on causing me a Charlie horse in my back and my ribs and everything, So I guess I have just enough money for lunch now, and we're gonna need help for dinner. The online gang stalkers say that I shouldn't be allowed or entitled to have 3 meals a day, or that I'm greedy, and they sabotage me trying to get a job. So I would talk more, but my TikTok time is gone out. Thanks for listening to me. I need any and all the help I can get.